My sister and I lost our dad a year ago. He was my only parent. My mom was never in my life or in my sister's life. My dad left money for me and my sister, and she used her inheritance to get new cars and to renovate her house. I live with my aunt right now because my brother-in-law didn't let me stay with my sister. I'm planning on using my inheritance money to pay for college tuition. I've always wanted to be a doctor, but I just haven't picked a field I want to go into yet. My sister and I haven't been close for a while. It started after she got married to her chronically ill husband. He constantly makes backhanded comments about my dad, mocking his illness, and he even made a scene at my father's funeral. He gets away with it because he's sick and shouldn't be held accountable for his behavior. I've distanced myself, but my sister keeps visiting a lot lately, venting about my brother-in-law's condition. He's been in and out of the hospital for heart problems and in need of a surgery. While my sister was visiting, she brought up my inheritance money several times, but I ended up cutting the conversation short. She then straight up asked if I could help pay for her husband's surgery, and she'd pay me back in less than a year. I felt uneasy because if I give her the money for my inheritance, which is a large amount, there's no guarantee she'll pay me back before it's time to apply for college. I've taken a year gap, but I know my sister can't pay back that much money, and I felt like I was risking my future. I refused to help, and she had an absolute meltdown at my aunt's house, calling me heartless and cruel with no empathy. She said that her husband's health should be a priority, and I needed to help because education is nothing compared to someone's health. She then asked if I'd be happy to see her as a widow and my nephew with no father. My aunt suggested others pay, but most of them cut my sister and her husband off. I argued that her husband's poor health isn't my fault after she kept blaming and guilting me. She kept crying, and although my aunt decided to stay out of it, she said that I should be prepared for permanent damage in my relationship with my sister if I don't help her now. She's been sending me texts and pictures of her family telling me this is what I was saying no to: a happy family with a healthy husband and father. A million thoughts rushed through my head as I sat crying on my living room floor feeling like a failure. I felt like a bad brother and a pathetic uncle. I guess there's enough doctors in this world.